Cuties, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Tuesday, May the 16th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7. It was solid to me. So let's just jump right in. We see Carly and Nina. So Carly and Nina are talking because Carly has called Nina over to finish their conversation in the hospital that they got interrupted in because Drew got arrested by the SEC. And so Nina's just wanting to tell Carly she takes accountability for everything that she has done for as far as blaming Carly for her relationship with Willow. And she would like to know if Carly could possibly help her out with trying to build some type of relationship with Willow. Carly says, "Are you done?" And Nina's like, "Wow, I shouldn't listen to Drew. I should have known that you weren't going to help, and you're not even acknowledging my apology." And Carly says, "Okay, listen, Nina, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you with Willow by," and Nina didn't let Carly finish. So Nina's like, "Okay, I was just thinking a phone call." And she said, "No, that's not what I mean. I mean that if Willow decides to have a relationship with you, I will help. I won't stand in the way of that. But if she doesn't, I'm not going to advocate for you." Nina, you're my girl, but I'm not one of those people that never sees their favorite soap character as in the wrong. I don't understand how you think that Carly would advocate for you. Y'all have bad blood between the two of you, and I think it's on both sides. I think neither one of you take accountability for anything, and when you do, it's because you want something out of it. So I'm not surprised that Carly. I'm not mad at what Carly said. I'm not mad that she said I won't advocate, but if I won't stand in your way. If Willow wants a relationship, I won't stand in your way. And she tells Nina, you just got to be patient. Stop trying to do it on your time and just be patient. And Nina understands that, but she doesn't. So she's upset with Carly, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I felt bad." And she said, "Felt bad for what? For blaming you for my relationship with Willow, but or blaming you for everything." But y'all know she was really saying about calling the SEC. And so then, as she walking out the door, she said, "Good luck with the SEC, Carly," and slams the door. And I said, "Nina, you can't hold an ice cube." Let's move on. So then we see Robert is with Anna, right? Because y'all know he was there with Valentine earlier, but he's there and he's talking to Anna about her bad decisions. And she said, "Don't come over here mad at me because you got something going on in your life. Now, what's going on?" Excuse me. And he says, "It's Diane and Holly." And so she doesn't give him advice on which one to choose, but she does say, you know, "It's your choice and you got to decide." Ma'am, you have to decide which one is makes you happy and which one is the best for you. So that's it. That's all. And he's like, "Oh, bye," because that's not what he wanted to hear. But on one hand, she's telling him like Diane is good for you because she is. He even says I can talk to her about anything and it's easy and it's fun and you don't have to worry about her breaking the law. But Holly is electrifying, but she breaks the law, and so Anna was like, "You got to decide." And so Anna and Valentine talk. I'm gonna be honest with you; they're not a boring characters to me, but when they get together, for some reason, I zone out. Like I watched this scene, but I can't tell you what happened. Y'all got to tell me. I think he informed her about what's going on with Robert, and then he told her he made a delicious meal. Let's move on. That's all I remember. So then we see Holly and Felicia. I said, "Man, don't make me not like Holly. Y'all do not make me not like Holly." Because Holly and Felicia are there at this, they come into the Savoy. Now, mind you, Diane and Alexis are there, and they're having a little girl chat because she want to tell Alexis everything that went on with Robert, right? And so Holly sees them there. So as Diane is telling Alexis everything, Holly is telling Felicia, and Felicia's like, "Well, I know you want Robert, but Holly says she goes after what she wants." And she was saying something along the lines of she goes after what she wants. And Ethan has, oh, her son. She was also talking about her son and how he's in Australia now, and paying restitution. And Felicia said that's what we calling it, for his debts and stuff. I said, "Girl, your son is a criminal." That's what it is. That's why they wanted to sell him and chase him down and hunt him. Now I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying he put himself in that situation, and Tracy and all y'all had to come and bail him out. That man took that money and left. But anyways, um, so then Holly sees Diane and she says, well, let me go over here and introduce myself or have a conversation with him. I said, Holly, why you picking? Why you messing with this woman? She is there with her friend enjoying her evening. So Holly goes over here and says, can we join you? And Alexis is like, okay. And Diane says, actually, Alexis, Felicia, I need to speak to Miss Sutton on our own. And so they leave, Alexis and Felicia leave, and they go to the bar, right, to get a drink. And so while they're talking, getting a drink or whatever, they say, you think they need a referee? And Alexis says, I don't know, child, but I'm out of it. So they're talking about their life. And Alexis says that the invader is not what she thought it was going to be. She's missing something. And Felicia says she doesn't know what she wants to do now either, you know. And I said, well, I don't know what to tell you two to do. I honestly don't know. I don't know what Felicia used to do back in the day, um, or anything. I don't know. And Alexis was a lawyer. Maybe you want to go. Wait, can Alexis still practice law? I don't know, child. But they're both aimless in their careers right now, and they're trying to figure this thing out. So, anyways, Holly and Diane talk. Oh, I love me some Diane because she's a straight shooter. And she tell Holly, well, I'm assuming that you're a straight shooter. And Holly says, yes, I appreciate that. I am. And she said, listen, I already told Robert, I'm not getting in no competition for a woman and about over with him over with another woman. I'm not doing it. So if he wants me, he gonna have to choose me. But I'm not fighting you for no Robert. And Holly, well, I could understand that. And Robert and I have this long history. And so she said, so what you trying to tell me is that there's no need because you and Robert are gonna get back together. And Holly was like, well, I mean, yes, because we have this long history, and we've it's been 30 years and I have these feelings for Robert. And she said, so you feel like Robert feels the same about you? And Holly says, yes, I believe, and it's now our time to get back together. And Diane said, well, what makes you think that it's going to work out this time? It didn't work out for these last 30 years. Why would this time be different? And Holly said, that is a tough but understandable question. And she feels like it's going to work out different this time. Cause I don't know. I don't know why Holly think it's gonna work out different. Ma'am, y'all are the same people. He is the law, you brings the law. A lot. What are you talking about? But she feels like they can work through things, and now is their chance because there's no obstacles in their way. And when Diane points out that the law is in your way, she said, well, just that one obstacle. And Diane said, well, I wish you the best, sister, because I'm not gonna be an obstacle in your way. And she says, and maybe one day I could represent you in court, defend you. And Holly says, I couldn't think of anybody better that would be able to do it. And Diane said, and you won't. Baby Diane, I love it. I love it. She is so confident. And she is a woman that knows who she is. She's not about to fight you over no man because there's plenty of fish in the sea. She'll just get her another one. And I said, I know that's right, Diane. We're grown over here. We're not about to do it. So then she talks to Alexis and she said, girl, I kind of like Holly. She said, but I don't know how she think this gonna work out with them. So then we see Child Gladys and Miss Wu. Miss Wu pretty much told Gladys, "You better get this money from Sasha." And Gladys said, You gotta give me a few days." Now, Gladys, why the heck would you go and bet on some money that you didn't have and you can't get to it for days? Why would you do this? But the gamblers do stuff like this. So Miss Wu said, "Let's talk in the back." And so this big man come out. He was handsome. He was tall, dark, and handsome. And I said, oh, he kind of cute. Anyways, so this tall man comes out. I said, well, what you about to do to Gladys? You gonna have him beat up Gladys? She said, no, girl, I'm just letting her know what the consequences are if she don't give me my money. And so she tells her, there is another way you can help me. I need you to give me information. She said, about a deception? Okay, but I'm not really in like that. But and she said, wait, you mean about Sonny? Because Miss Wood was like, she could just look on her face. She said, Sonny, girl, I don't have any information on Sonny. And I said, and you bet not. This about to be a whole mess. This is about to be a whole mess, but I'm here for it because they've been needing to give Miss Wu a storyline. And so Gladys says, I can't get any information on Sonny. That would be dangerous for the both of us. I say, what you need to go do is go over here and tell Sonny that you got racked up some money with Miss Wu and tell him that what she trying to do is make her give information on you so Sonny can handle Miss Wu. I don't know. I don't know why Miss Wu doing this. But I don't know why Gladys put herself in a position and has to have this done. But anyway, so Miss Wu tired of Gladys, so she said, "All right, you don't want to do? Give me information about Sonny and his business. What we can do tomorrow by noon, have my money, or there's consequences." She said, "I can't get it that fast. Tomorrow by noon." I said, "How much do you owe? How much do you owe this woman?" Child, we go over here to Haven and Flora and Sasha, and they got this baby crying in her ear. The producer tells the little nice young lady who we thought was nice, crank it up to 8. We want that. We want Sasha going off the rails. And so Sasha is listening in her ear and she said, something's wrong with my earpiece. And they were like, we don't hear anything. But Flora really doesn't hear anything. But Haven already knows what's going on. So baby Cody come through to the producer and the little girl we thought was nice. And he tells them, if y'all don't take that baby whining out of that girl's ear, I'm gonna start streaking. And we're gonna see what the FCC or y'all know the people that be Janet Jackson. We're gonna see what they say about a naked man streaking out on your live program. So take it out of her ear. And so that's when they took the whining out of her ear, and Sasha was able to recover, and she killed it on that set. And so then Sasha tells Brooklyn and Lucy that they said, what happened? And she said, it was a baby in my ear. Flora heard this and she told Haven, oh girl, I quit. I'm your number one, and what you did was despicable, and I quit. I don't feel like doing it no more. So then Brooklyn sees Cody and she says, I know it was you that got them to take that out of Sasha's ear. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. And she said, come celebrate with us at the Savoy. He said, no, just make sure Sasha's happy. You know what? Y'all know. Okay, listen, I'm a woman and I am allowed to change my mind. I'm starting to like Cody. I know. I told you he was a bum. He was no good. He was no good for Brit. He was no good for Brit. But Cody for Sasha, I like it. I like it. The only thing he needs to do is tell her the truth about her mother-in-law, Gladys. He needs to tell her the truth about that. But I get why he doesn't want to, because he doesn't want to hurt her, and plus he don't know what Mrs. Wu gonna do. But I get why he doesn't want to tell the truth. But I feel like Sasha's gonna be upset with him that he didn't tell her or whatever. But I don't know, y'all. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And I like this storyline, and I'm liking that they're showing it more because it makes me stay interested. The only reason I complain about them is because we see them every like once or twice, maybe 3 times in a month, and that's not enough to keep me interested. But we've been seeing them a little bit more lately, and I like it. Anyways, let's move on, child. So they all go to the Savoy and they're having a good time, and they talk. Lucy was just honest. She said, girl, for a minute there, I thought you was finna mess it up, but then you pulled it back together and you were like a boss and you handled your business. Now I don't think Brooklyn done told anybody she's coming back to work, including Maxie, because I remember yesterday she was saying that she had told Maxie, but I don't think she had. But anyways, so they're all talking about it and congratulating Sasha. And then Gladys comes up and she hears Sasha tell them that she's ready to take the reins and not have a guardianship. I said, that's not how that works, General Hospital. We saw with the fight with Britney Spears that is not how that works, but okay. So then we see Cody goes up to Haven and he tells her, what y'all did to Sasha was despicable. And if you do it again, you're gonna answer the man. She said, wait a minute, young man, because wait a minute, Morgan's face is giving. She still got the face. And she said, wait a minute, young man, are you threatening me? He said, well, yes, ma'am, I am. I said, yes, okay, Cody. And so he leaves out. He told him, don't you do that to Sasha anymore. And so then we see that Miss Woos tells Holly, it's glad to see you're back. And we did great business together last time. I would love to do more business. And Holly is like, yeah, we could talk about doing more business. And Holly is like, yes, we could. And then Robert sees that that's what you're getting, Robert. That's what you want. That's what you want? It's up to you, sir, because you got Diane over here, a successful, beautiful, intelligent woman that's not into all this. Like, yeah, she got some clients that's, clienting, and that make her have to bend the rules, but she don't break the law now. She finds loopholes in the law, but she doesn't break the law. But you want Holly? Yes, she's intelligent, beautiful, but she's a criminal. I'm sorry. We're gonna overlook that she's a criminal. Okay, sir. Well, you decide what you want to decide, but while you're deciding, leave my friend Diane alone. And that is General Hospital today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.